I think we need to have a pep talk, a peptide pep talk.
Peptides to help them gain muscle, peptides for them to be tanner.
This is your sign to hop on a peptide.
The new craze taking America by storm.
I'm sure by this point you've heard about
peptides.
Peptides. Are you on peptides?
That's the collective name for these short-chain amino acids that, when injected, stimulate the body's natural processes synthetically.
After trying nearly every peptide on the market.
Some, like insulin, have been around for decades, but we're talking about a new Wild West of unproven peptides.
The answer is yes.
But right now I'm doing pinealon, epitalon, HCG, retatrutide, very popular on the internet right now, Wolverine blend, which is BPC 157, TB 500, NAD+, hormone therapy, TRT.
It is like a pharmacy in here.
It's a real pharmacy, yeah.
Jacob describes his body as a science experiment. His hypothesis that peptides make you stronger, healthier, and better looking. You call that the Wolverine blend?
I didn't come up with that. So if you ever seen the movie The Wolverine, if he gets stabbed, if he gets shot, if he gets whatever, his body just regenerates so fast that he gets healed automatically. Mm-hmm. So they call it that because it makes your body heal very quickly.
The benefits are debated and the long-term effects on humans largely unknown. Every morning for Jacob starts the same way. A large handful of pills and several injections.
And you usually grab some sort of stomach fat. I've gotten pretty quick with it, but a lot of people, you take a little bit more time. And this one's the HCG. This one is going to keep the fertility, make sure everything's working down there. Mm-hmm. And then our Wolverine. Try to mix up what side you go on.
This is the last one.
One more. Got my NAD.
I'm finding it a little uncomfortable watching you. I'm worried for you. I'm
Is
worried
that right?
for your health.
Well,
just doing like one after the other. And
in general, a lot of people say that. I am healthier because I'm doing it.
Are you concerned though about sort of the lack of studies that no one has tested this potion of drugs over 10 years and decided that that's okay and it's not going to do you long-lasting damage?
Sure, and there's a risk to be associated with everything. You might be right? Maybe I die at 50 because of this. But during that 50 years, I'll have way more fun than anybody else. Mm-hmm. Or I might live to 200 because I'm doing things like the epitalon.
Do you get carried away? Is it addictive?
Every day. It's certainly addictive mentally. Because imagine, you're someone who wants to exercise, and they told you, okay, it's going to take 2 years before you have the physique you want. Okay, I'm going to make it take 4 months.
Form our nation's food, fitness.
Many of these peptides are not approved by the US drug regulator known as the FDA. But Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is using his power to try and expand access to them.
Peptides are like supplements. Supplements are not regulated in that way by FDA. Peptides are not supposed to be regulated.
Not only for infections, but just they might inject it wrong.
This biologist believes some non-approved peptides could be very dangerous. How concerning is it when you hear of the health secretary actively working to reduce the restrictions on these drugs?
It really doesn't make sense for Kennedy to reverse course, and I don't see any good reasons, like there's no new data or anything like that to justify this. It's really mainly based on ideology, I think, his own view that these peptides are quote unquote good things. My worry is in 5 or 10 years, we're going to see an outbreak of cancers amongst peptide users. If there's precancerous cells hanging around, if you're giving them a signal to grow more and you're giving them new blood vessels, you could turn a precancerous little blob into a new cancer.
But the warnings are not putting off a growing number of the fitness community who use peptides.
A BPC TB 500 for injuries. I was running retatrutide, which wasn't for me. And then I was running some more, and it hasn't worked.
Okay, you're on 4 of them at the moment.
Yeah, but I cycle through them.
Okay.
Because I don't like putting things in my body all the time.
What percentage of people in the gym do you think are on peptides?
Probably thinking at least 50 to 60.
Are you worried that it might be happening too fast? Are you concerned about the lack of studies?
I'm not concerned about it. If you think about it, like the pre-workout mixes we're all taking, It's not on the FDA approved list. We take those no problem because it's a powder instead of like a needle. So, I mean, again, like if you can go out and go drink alcohol every weekend, why are you concerned about something that could potentially heal your body and make you perform better and healthier?
Not on peptides. I don't know. I think I'm just really young and I'm starting out my fitness career right now. Just doing natural things as I can as I grow.
The vast majority of people who are injecting peptides are obtaining them online. I'm on a website called Peptide Hackers, which is a company based in Los Angeles. And for journalistic purposes, I'm going to try and order a couple of peptides. Here they have Glow for $100 a piece. So if I add that to my cart, and I'm going to select to pick this up at the location in Los Angeles. So there we are, within a couple of minutes, without any problems at all, really. Peptides are on their way. I drive to the pickup location in LA. The Peptide Hacker owner, Sean, drops a package off to my car. Hey, Sean?
Yes.
Yeah, Martha, nice to meet you.
This is the Glow and then the backwater that you ordered.
Sean agrees to bring me to his office to explain his business model.
You're looking at about $10,000 of retatrutide, believe it or not.
In just these vials, $10,000?
Easy.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
$10,000 peptides.
Yeah, serious business.
It's a good business.
He sells around the world and says business has spiked over the last 6 months. I know you're only selling your peptides for research purposes. Are you worried that some people, kids, teenagers, might be taking them and injecting them themselves?
It's not my responsibility. I sell for one purpose. If you misuse that purpose, that's on you. I don't sell to teenagers. I put it at 21 years. I sell to people that are using them for research purposes in a vitro bio setting that they use it for that purpose.
But many people are turning to these injectables, viewing them as a cheat code, a quick fix for all manner of perceived problems. Peptides are going mainstream fast. Science can't keep up.